Can we have this common courtesy, being leaders and being active members of a certain association, not only in person, but also in the cyber world? Agree kayo po? Ay, kagpalakpak kayo na. Lot of agreement. All right. Another thing, you cannot just change your bylaws at will. It's because the majority of the officers said so. No. Otherwise, we would have changed the Constitution of the Philippines already, and many tried. But they couldn't. Because it's not only a majority that's required, but special majority in order to change the Constitution. The same is true with your articles and your bylaws. Make sure that when you have to change some major rule of behavior and protocol, it has to be 2/3 majority. This is what we call a special majority. And that involves mentors, not only the officers, not only the top 4 officers, and then, oh, everybody already agreed. If you cannot even call a meeting for that, it will not even proceed. That is how it works. Natalusan niyo ako. Alright. What is the consequence if you are not governed by your rules? Nalagip yun na po, people's power. This is what they did. This group states sa people's power. Sino ata sa uwa sa audita? Kumay ko ng tinapay ko, tarating ka. This is what this group did. If you can remember, Ferdinand Marcos, there was an election. We are all from the north. We are all coming from Marcos country. We know that it was Marcos who officially won this election because we will not let anyone else win. Okay, we're also guilty, but that's another issue. Let's forget about that. But there was people power very far down, right there in the metropolitan Manila. And it's because of these 11 to 12 million voters, more or so, let's say 10, in metropolitan Manila, who wants Aquino to be the president, and they had the people's power there, and then they took over the whole government. Exactly what this group did. You all agree with me? You all agree with me? You did the people's power to the old Baduqueños in Hong Kong because you refused to sit down some more and listen some more and see if you can trust things out before you even have to consult people like me and all the elder Ilocanos who should know better what are the rules of leadership are. You already want to organize your association. I don't like this to be happening again. All right? And you know, I also have to fight, not really fight for you, but at the end of the day, I sided with your group. For those, and there are some from the old Baduqueños who are also here, because I was tasked by your mayor and vice mayor of Badoc to solve this problem because they gave me one standard to make a decision. They said, Madam Odi, we will only recognize one Badoc association. Of course, I told them, you are so narrow-minded, Mayor and Vice Mayor. This is Hong Kong. You must acknowledge and recognize all associations, even the 100 associations from Badoc, being your constituents. Nevertheless, that came late to here. You know, medyo nakapsit siguro to pick up na po, pagpasensyahan nyo. Alright? So what happened is, I have to make some decisions based on good leadership principles and how to run groups. And I have to base it on the fact that there is that articles and bylaws of the old Baduqueños that the term must only be for 2 years. And I said, by virtue of that, them extending their office to 3 years and more, is unconstitutional. They are illegally constituted and extending their term of office. So if this group, states a successful people's power, and they got themselves organized, and now they are being inducted, so be it. This is the group now, these Baticoños in Hong Kong, is the group now that is being recognized in Badok, Ilocos Norte. Nevertheless, last weekend, I was again with the mayor and vice mayor of Badok at Camp Aguinaldo because I gave another speech there. You know that there is the National Assembly of all the Ilocano leaders from all over the world. And supposed to be Bongbong Marcos, the senator is there, but he couldn't make it, so I have to be their guest speaker. And I told again, your Vice Mayor Tom Torralba, he's got to open up his mind. He cannot think the way he thinks and impose himself to people like the Baduqueños in Hong Kong, because you are sophisticated people, you know what you want, you know how to organize yourselves, you know how to fight your right, and therefore he's got no choice but to accept everyone as constituents of Badok, but that is going to be his call. But you must know that that is my stand. And I will support all of you Badok and all the Ilocanos who are also under the umbrella of the Assembly of Ilocano Association na numabali na po the problema yo, please consult us first. Yes, correct? If you can remember, nabuhay yung dagitay Star Wars, who was Star Wars? Malagip yo. You have all reached Hong Kong. You know how to live. You're not afraid of anything. You know how is it to survive. Awang kabutang yon. You're not afraid of anything. You know how to survive. So, aming nga leaders, nga Ilocano sabo, dahil titimang bagak kada kayo. Nakas ko na ka di Star Warsan. May the force be with you. But, remember, you are not a Jedi yet. We are the Jedi. You must listen to us, consult us, consider whatever wisdom we need to tell you before you make any drastic decision to split your groups. Dahil lang ko request ko kada kayo ako. Naimbag nga madami o, mangang kay Pais, sayang data pagkain kita, nagatungan ng mga hindi binibilas. Naimbag nga madami na ako,